you love juicy, flavorful shawarma that tastes like the ones you buy from your favorite spots, then you're in for a treat. Today, I'll be showing you how to make the perfect homemade shawarma packed with tender chicken, creamy mayo sauce, wrapped in soft Lebanese bread. So into a bowl, you want to go in with your tender chicken breast, and then we're going to marinate this with some chicken seasoning, ginger and garlic powder, curry, seasoning cube, and then red chili pepper. You're going to turn this into the chicken breast and then go in with some vegetable oil to lock in the moisture and make sure it is well marinated. Now you're going to give this chicken breast a very good massage until every spices get to each other very well. You want this to come out really marinated, so just make sure you give it a good massage and set it aside. While the chicken breast is marinating, we're going to go ahead to pan fry our sausages. So into a pan, you go in with some oil and then your sausages and fry until it is ready. You can choose not to use sausages if you want a healthier option, so just make sure you toss it around like this and make sure it is well fried. Once it is ready, take it out of the pan and then you're going to pan fry your chicken breast. So basically we're trying to grill the chicken breast on the pan, so we don't want to overcrowd the pan so that it won't release so much water and start to boil instead of grill. So we're doing this on 4 minutes on each side. So once it is 4 minutes, I flip it over and then let the other side grill, and then your chicken breast will come out really juicy and well marinated if you do it this way. Once you take it out of the oil, make sure you save this oil because you can use it for your next shawarma. Then we're going to go ahead to make our mayo mix, which consists of mayonnaise, ketchup, red chili pepper, sugar you can replace with condensed milk, and then some evaporated milk. The evaporated milk is optional, but I like to use it, and then a dash of lemon just to balance it out and give it that sweet tangy feeling. I recommend you always use this, or you can also replace it with vinegar, white vinegar to be precise. Then you're going to mix everything together like this. I added a little bit more mayo because I wanted it more creamy, and this was what we got. This is what your mayo mix should be looking like. This mayo mix is very nice. You can use this mayo mix for both shawarma and then your favorite salad. It is very nice and I recommend you try it out. So after letting the chicken breast rest for some time and it has cooled down, make sure you always let it cool down before you go ahead to chop it like this, because when it cools down you tend to get more moisture than when you rip it off when it is still hot. So we're just going to chop it into tiny cubes like this, and this is what we got. Very nice juicy chicken breast for our shawarma. For the vegetables, we're keeping it simple, so we're going to be using thinly grated carrots and then thinly chopped cabbage. You want to chop your cabbage really tiny, that way it comes out really nice in your shawarma. So into a bowl, you're going to turn in the cabbage and then go ahead to add in the carrots. You can choose to use as much or as little as you want depending on your preference. Then you're going to mix everything together like this just to make sure that the carrots and the cabbage are well mixed together already. Once the veggies is well mixed, you go ahead to add in the chopped chicken breast, and then we're going to be adding in the special mayo mix. I call this mayo mix really special because it's very simple yet very nice. So now we're going to mix everything together like this. I recommend mixing in the bowl first because that way everything is well creamy together. It comes out really creamy and nice. Once you've mixed it, you get your Lebanese bread and then open it up like this. You can get your Lebanese bread from any mall close to you or where breads are being sold. So you're just going to stack one of the shawarma on the other and then drizzle some of the mayo mix we already made, just so that the shawarma can be more creamy. I really love my shawarma creamy, so I like to add as much cream as possible. You can choose to go less or even more than I did. So we're going to assemble everything by adding the shawarma mixture and then the sausages on one side, and then you're just going to roll this gradually. When you're rolling, ensure that you roll and secure the edges like I'm doing in the video, so that your shawarma can come out really nice and not open when you're trying to pan fry it. We're going to seal this with some of the shawarma mix. Just seal the ends like that with it, so that way the shawarma can be closed. Into a pan, we're going to pan fry this on low heat for a few minutes so that it can come out really crispy on the outside. Once it has pan fried a bit, don't be like me, I over pan fried mine and it started to burn. So make sure you regulate your heat and watch over your shawarma. Once it is ready, take it out of the fire and then you can cut into your shawarma. This shawarma will come out really nice, and I hope you'll be trying this recipe out. If you're among the special people that got to this point of this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button.